this is Dream Spirit, haha. I decided I wanted to draw Kenny from South Park, because that's recently what I've been watching since, like, before I go to bed and stuff, and I've just kind of started hyperfixating on it, and I decided to, like, make him in my art style and make him a little more people-ish, because he always dies, and I feel bad for him, but hey, it's fine. But, this is the sketch part. I decided I wanted to give him, like, band-aids and scars on his cheeks, so it would, like, go along with his character, because he dies every episode, so I was like, oh, hey, you know, this might build up. Yeah, I spelled his name wrong multiple times here. We're gonna ignore it, because I end up not even using the same font, or the same way I wrote it here in the end anyway, but, I decided to try something new, and I cannot seem to find a brush. Oopsies. But yeah, I decided to try something new and actually, you know, shade or try to shade and like render a drawing properly instead of doing flat colors. Wow, insane, crazy for me, I know, my bad. But here I am trying to kind of blend in the jacket. I didn't know what I was doing, and I didn't have a reference photo because I couldn't find any kind of fan art that matched what I was trying to do. So I just kind of went on a whim because I couldn't find a jacket that looked right, that I could kind of just see where the folds would be on that anyway. And I didn't know how to make his little fluff on his hoodie, so it's gone, but it's fine because what I added to his face, you know, makes it okay. But here I am trying to add in the skin, and I started coloring his hair, and then I realized that it was kind of too dark for him. So I think I go over it with like the paint bucket a little bit, but yeah, and right around here is when I start trying to figure out how the hell I am supposed to render hair, and then I started doing it this way, and then I realized, I was like, well, that doesn't really match what I wanted, and it makes everything seem like just weird. So I decided that I was just gonna scratch this part and do something completely different that took me ages. I don't know why I decided doing this was a great idea, but my brain decided it was a great idea to utilize the smudge tool and go in blind with a dream and hoped it worked out. But anyway, after I decided this was just absolutely not gonna work, I erased it all and started doing this. And I got halfway through this part, and I thought to myself, I was like, wait, I'm making him look like his hair glows. And that's not what I was trying to do. But in the end, it just looks like it's glowing, and it is what it is. He has glorious Finn Adventure Time hair. I don't know. But this is where I started going in with the smudge tool, and I was like, I'm gonna cook right here. And that's... I didn't realize that I could change the texture on the smudge tool. So what I ended up doing halfway through is changing the texture from whatever it was on to short hair in the whatever tab it is in Procreate. But that ended up helping me so much on the hair that, and it really didn't look like it was messing up anything. I decided to use that on the rest of the drawing, and I thought that was a brilliant idea. But, you know, I realized that I just wasted a lot of time, because if I would have just started off doing it originally like I was, then I wouldn't have spent half as long that I've spent on this that I have. But we're not gonna talk about it. But it took me like 10 years to figure out how to make their hair look less glowy and less I'm gonna be a topper on top of a Christmas tree. But you know. But this is when I decided to start adding all the shadows and stuff to the face, and I decided to color in that bandana and fix his nose. And then I was like, wait, let me think of this here. And then I put a light gray and stuff on their teeth and irises, or whatever the white part is of their eyes. And then I was like, well, this will make it look more like part of the, like, instead of like that white, like, because it's bright. I was like, let me do this, and I actually like it, and I like how it turned out, and I'm very proud of it. I'm not proud of this line art. I didn't know what to do for it, and then halfway through I realized that my pen was just too small and I didn't want to go and reline it, so I just said whatever, here I go. And then it didn't turn out as bad once I lowered the opacity on it. It actually made it look quite better than what it was. But then I decided, I was like, oh well, this is all messed up, so I gotta erase around it. But here I'm adding the finishing touches, and then I'm adding a bit of the background, yeah, and then I also add new wordage to it. But other than that, that's basically it. Thank you guys for watching if you're still here, and I'll see you guys in the next video I upload. Tee.